And good morning. Once again, it's time for Trust Matters, Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions with Sean Robertson of Gateville Law Firm, located in Yorkville and online at gatevillelawfirm.com. And Sean's with us via the phone lines once again this morning. Sean, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great today. Thanks, Mike. How are you doing?
We're doing good. We've got a topic today that relates to seniors and the real estate transactions that they might be involved in. And there's a whole separate category here that we want to dive into for today, and what everyone needs to know about senior real estate transactions. What can you tell us?
Yeah, so basically, one of the niches we have, Mike, because we do estate planning and real estate, is representing listings and sellers when it comes to their real estate transactions. So whether it's senior citizens or their families. So we found that these issues are a little distinct from your normal real estate closing transactions.
Yeah, and there's some changes here that have been made recently with contracts, multi-board contracts.
Yeah, correct. So as of, I think, March 1st, so there's a new multi-board real estate purchase agreement. So the last version was called the 7.0. This is the 8.0. So some of the things have changed, which has changed the real estate transactions. Like one of the first things is the earnest money. Now there's a provision that there didn't used to be that allows, in case of a dispute, allows like a real estate brokerage to release the earnest monies to the parties after they notify the parties if they don't hear back from the parties after a couple weeks.
All right, so that's a nice improvement there. What other provisions are there?
Yeah, so there's also a home warranty provision, which now appears at the beginning of the contract. So it's more visible, and it makes it easier for buyers to know if a warranty is included, like a home warranty. And, especially for maybe sometimes a senior listing, that may make listing a little bit more attractive because some of the places, they've been there for a long time, and maybe the property has been, neglected a little bit. So, and one of the concerns that buyers have is how much work they're going to have to do and be responsible for. So let's say there's a roof that's on the end of its life, or HVAC system that's on the end of its life. So sometimes the home warranty can give the buyers a little bit of security and protection to avoid big expenses.
And even, too, there's some clearer language, right, on some of the personal property that can stay or what have you?
Correct. So there's much more clear language on the personal properties than there's been. So, like, if you're a senior and you're selling your home or you're a family member, that's important. Plus, there's an alternate energy part now because a lot of people have solar panels. And one of the old transactions is everybody found out about the solar panels at the end of the transaction. So now with the new contract, solar panels are addressed quicker, and sellers now must disclose more information quicker, or the penalty is if the sellers don't do it the right way, the buyers can get out of the contract basically with their earnest money.
Also, too, I understand there's more flexibility with financing.
Yeah, correct. So now, there's more financing could come from a loan company. It could come from like a hard money lender. It could come from a bank. So there's definitely a broader definition of financing in what is a loan than there previously was, Mike, with the new contract.
Yeah, so it might mean a little longer of a wait time, but there's more options.
Correct. And I think the final thing, which is the biggest issue, is before there used to be as-is transactions, there was a lot of gray area and confusion. Now there's three different options where with an as-is transaction, it's better to find, and there's an as-is option where you can still do a home inspection, but you can't make any requests. So that's one option. One of the second options is, you do take it as is, but you can make a request. So generally it's been, those changes have kind of been made to make the transaction clear. And I think it's kind of sped things up at times.
So what does it all mean if you've got someone that's a senior that's involved in a real estate transaction, some of these changes and how Gateville can help out?
Yeah, so a lot of times what we find is a lot of kids may have a power of attorney for property issue. Maybe the property's in trust, or maybe, God forbid, a parent has deceased or has guardianship. Those are the type of things that we can help with. And if you're not careful, those are the type of transactions that can either get delayed or be destroyed if you go to an attorney that doesn't really know what they're doing when it comes to those unique issues.
Well, these are big transactions and important steps to making a smooth transaction in real estate, and trust matters at Gateville Law Firm. Call them at 630-780-1034. Gateville Law Firm in Yorkville. Talk to Sean and his team. They're online too at gatevillelawfirm.com. We'll see you again next week for another installment of Trust Matters Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions.